And today is 7 days of Andy and Amy over here, who's really tired, who doesn't want to be out of bed, do you, Amy Pie?
No.
Of the keto diet. And the first week, we haven't counted calories. However, we have been eating some sugar-free sweets, and I don't know why I didn't look at the back of the pack. It turns out they've got quite a lot of calories, 150 calories per pack, and the other day I had like 2.5 packs, so I've been having an extra bit of calories from that. But as we move in now, because past the first week, we haven't counted calories, we've just counted carbs. But now we're going to be bringing it all back down, and now we're going to be counting our protein levels. And our protein levels are going to be between about 50 to 60 grams of protein, depending on how hungry we are. And that's for the next week, which we'll go into like second week. As you can see by here, I started off pretty good, but then I started rising up the weights, probably because of the sugar-free sweets. So I've lost around about 5 pounds. Amy over here started off pretty slowly, but she's been averaging down a bit apart from that day, but she lost 0.8 pounds yesterday, which was great. We've had a couple of, I ain't had any carb cravings as such, because I've been eating the sugar-free sweets. Amy over here last night, you were dreadful, weren't you? You were totally carb crazy, weren't you? But guess what? You got through it. That's an unbelievable achievement for anybody to get through the carb cravings. Absolutely fantastic, and I'm proud of you, Amy. Absolutely proud of you. Because this is Amy's first diet, So, shall we weigh ourselves? I'll weigh myself first. I didn't have any sugar-free sweets last night because I'm eating that on the head now, just because the extra calories are just not worth it. Right. 304.2. And that does not look good for me. Three or 4.2. 304.2 pounds. I only lost 0.2 pounds, Amy. Let's have a look at yours. 227.0. Off you go. And back on again. There we go, you broke even again. 227.0. 227.0 pounds. So, I can't believe you didn't lose any weight because you didn't have any sugar-free sweets as well. So, it's a bit mad. So, the week's review, I'm actually a little bit disappointed. And I'm disappointed for Amy as well, just because for the past 3 days, I've been breaking up pretty much even. I didn't even have any sugar-free sweets, so I didn't have 300 calories last night, and I'm still only lost 0.2. Amy had the same meal as me every day, and Amy broke even. So our meals, we had exactly the same thing last night. We had steak. We cut it off a roasting joint and turned it into a steak to save money. And we had white cabbage, courgette, cheese, and leeks. Both exactly the same meal, same size. And it's suggesting that Amy over here I've got a £227, so that meal will keep at £227. And yet my same meal is saying it's keeping me at £304. That don't make any sense to me, that don't. Because we're both different sizes. Technically, I should be losing a shed ton of weight. Amy should be losing weight anyway. And she's broke even, so it's all a bit mad at the moment. Anyway, so that was like this week, or last week, that was for, getting onto keto, just making sure you're on keto, And now comes the next part in which we'll bring down our protein levels. So we're still going to be having steak, but we're going to be like having one steak instead of 1.5 steak, and a little bit less vegetables, and we'll see how we go. But, you know, for us to just start the trend of breaking even, you know, eating healthy and not eating as much as you think. You know, we're only eating around about 1,500 to 1,700 calories, unless you eat the sugar-free sweets on top. So we've been doing really well based on the food. They're not getting much in return, because most of the first weight of mine was water weight, and I'm not sure about Amy's weight because it's gradually be coming down. So, and then she lost 0. No, she broke even, didn't she? So she broke, and I lost 0.2 pounds. So really speaking, Amy over here should have lost weight anyway, based on the same meal, even though I lost weight. So it's all a bit up in the air, topsy-turvy, it's all a bit crazy, isn't it, Amy? Don't make it easy, So yeah, and now we're going to the second week. 50 to 60 grams of protein max, and that's going to bring stuff down. We're going to halve our carb intake to around about 10 carbs, put up a little bit of more fat to keep us in the keto thing, and we'll see how we go for the next week. But all in all, Amy's lost 4.4 pounds, which is brilliant, and I can actually see it on her hips. That's why she's lost it. I've lost 5.4 pounds. I'm not exactly sure where I've lost it. I haven't noticed it up to now, but I am disappointed that I'm still in the 300-pound area. So I will see you guys in what's it today? It's Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. On Monday, we'll be back on Monday. So this is me, and I will see you all later. Woo! Bye. See ya later. King of the Grill.